Hey everybody, what is going on? I am Maximus Rex and this is Big Baby Reviews. Today's Tuesday, it is Sam Keith Day, so we are looking at the next issue of his The MAXX run that I have in my personal collection, and that is why unfortunately last episode was issue 19. This is issue 22. I do not own issues 20 and 21. Unfortunately, they've been really hard to find. It's hard to find those MAXX issues once you get up into the 20s and 30s. So I do have a few left in that run. Still looking for them before I finish these reviews, but we may have to kind of rush through the rest of the MAXX series and miss a few issues here and there, unfortunately. And unfortunately for that, I kind of a little bit lost of what's going on in this issue. Not that you wouldn't be, I think, from issue to issue already with the MAXX sometimes, but I'm really not quite sure exactly what's going on with this one. So this might be a short review. I'm going to talk mostly about the art and a few story points that I kind of picked up. Once again, this is another issue where the MAXX doesn't show up at all, right? At least I don't think he does. Not in his MAXX form anyways. I'll point that out as we go through the comic and see. So, I mean, nothing wrong with the cover here. It's actually, I think, with the colors and matching, first of all, the colors here. I like how whoever was doing the interior design and color of the logo here decided to take some of the print from here and kind of lay it down on the inside there. I think that kind of harkens back to it and it's a cool kind of touch. You know, it's not a superhero comic for sure by this point. I think that much is obvious about the MAXX. So it's cool to have a cover like this. And again, it's very kind of bold. It's got that orange on blue, complementary colors. It's going to attract the male gaze. And just pretty eye-catching overall and stands out on a stand when that used to be important, right? Now I guess it would stand out on a Facebook post or Instagram post, right? Maybe on TikTok. So there you go. And what I found out from this issue is this character is actually Sarah from before, or at least they call her Sarah. And I guess this is maybe a few years later. She's got a boyfriend stuff. She's cut her hair, doesn't wear the glasses anymore. Definitely seems like she's gotten older. So credits real quick. Story and art Sam Keith, dialogue Bill Messner-Loebs, finishes Jim Sinclair, lettering Dennis Heisler, story editor Mike Heisler, color Steve Oliff, and all the optics. So still the same creative team after all this time. Pretty consistent. So yeah, a lot of mixed media once again, art with Sam Keith. So I guess Sam Keith was handed some pages that are colored already or have some color, and then Steve Oliff would finish it. Maybe like that's what the sense I get here. Like he maybe did the slug stuff, right? And Steve Oliff threw in this background color here. Probably color the slug in these two shots here where it's not painted. Anyways, that's my best guess here. Then this is MAXX 22 is February 1996. So at this point I've been out for quite a while on the MAXX. So here we've got Sarah now with her short haircut. She's scooping something cat owners are familiar with, scooping cat shit out of the litter. Funny it's on top of the toilet. I wouldn't want to sit on the toilet with a litter at head level, but anyways. And there she is with her boyfriend, live in an apartment. I mean, all the art is still what I would expect from Sam Keith, those weird quirky body types that he does, those realistic women, and that most of the women he draws tend to be a little flabby or a little chunky, which is fine. I mean, that's he does it well, as far as representation of different body shapes and forms. I think he does it well. So yeah, so all of a sudden, boyfriend kind of passes out in the kitchen, not quite sure why. And then this character, Sarah, it's me, Norbert. No, the MAXX. I need to talk to you, Sarah. So is it the MAXX here? Like, I don't know what's going on. Is it the human form of the MAXX? And why is the hood here basically look, I have to say, honestly, like a really big uncircumcised penis? It's a funny choice of look there and texture. Anyways. Listen, again, I mostly focus on the art and this stuff, and Sam Keith is delivering on this 100%, and I think the colors are very complementary to the style. They've been working together for a while now, so Steve Oliff isn't doing that 100% crazy ass modeling that he usually does. There's some flat colors. I have nothing to say about the look of the comic. The comic looks amazing, and that's Sarah's mom, right? Surprisingly, I thought it was Julie, but apparently it's her mom. And Mr. God, who it was revealed at some point is Sarah's father, is still around or something. Anyways, we'll see him pretty soon. And again, this will be because this at this point this is a Sarah comic. It should be called Sarah, But But then you get those interesting moments where Sam Keith throws out stuff like this, and I think the coloring, the kind of purpley magenta, you know, bright highlight kind of effect is very cool here. It's just like his silhouettes always kick ass, you know. And someone, I don't know how, but or if it was on purpose, but like the black of this, and if you can see this on the camera, I'm not sure, but I'll try to describe it. So the black of the bridge here in the silhouette is darker, slightly darker than the slug here. So it all, you know, in person when you look at this page, it gives an extra little sense of depth and a layer to it, which is pretty cool. So here's the slug throwing out some body parts, I guess, of people he's eaten. Again, I always love this kind of stuff from Sam Keith and this comic. All the surrealist kind of aspects of it, I think, are awesome. These pages, the layout, you know, the borders and stuff, the different ones he kind of uses. And yeah, so he's purposely drawing Sarah's mom to be like, you know, physically much, you know, more in shape, or maybe much more typically feminine, or what we expect, you know, from models and you know, what am I trying to say here? You know, the perfectly shaped woman, which, you know, can be argued Sarah's probably not. She's frumpy. She wears frumpy clothes, right? So this guy's supposed to be Mr. Gone here. I guess he's shaved. So she goes to see him, and again, just very confusing that he's still around. I thought his head got smushed, but maybe that was all. You know, there's a lot here that's happening in the other world. A lot of it that's hallucinations and stuff. So yeah, not 100% sure what's going on here. Boyfriend's getting sick. Giant slug here going around town eating people. But always interesting to look at for sure. Always greatly textured. Great layouts. Funny, my hand never glowed before. So there again, you're getting the surrealist elements, but I'm missing stuff because I didn't read those last two issues, obviously. Is there something coming through this crack? Guess we'll find out with the next issue I look at. This is pretty cool. Two guys kind of sent in a similar style of MAXX representation here, kind of tribally. Pretty cool. Yeah, well, there you go. Not that was a very exciting review, but again, you know the circumstances and you know why. So with Sam Keith, it's going to be spotty for the next few issues of the MAXX till the end, and then I've got a few miniseries and all issues, some Batman stuff, I think some Lobo stuff mixed in with the MAXX. Anyways, those I have all, and we won't be missing issues in between, so we'll get the full storyline. Cool color artwork, which they always tend to include in these past few issues on the back cover. Oh, and this ad service is still there. It seems to be getting bigger and having more pages, but again, the internet's coming. Well, there you go. That was my quick express out of context review of the MAXX number 22. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns about what I've talked about here, let me know in the comments. If you're still subscribed and you're watching the videos, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're not, please do so below. Hit a like. That helps too. It helps with the algorithm, helps get us out there to other people who are like-minded to our interests and are into comic books. So thank you so much for watching. Everybody out there, have a great day. King Comics presents Big Baby, Volume 1, Issues 1 to 13, 204 pages of story and art. King Comics also presents Star Crasher one-shot, 32 pages, cosmic sci-fi surrealist adventure. You can find these fine comics at kingcomics.ca, at MaximusRex13 on Instagram, or on Facebook, MaxRex or Big Baby. Like!